Okay, this is going to be a reaction video here. Woman, husband, or husband and wife. Wife's been taking money out of their joint account and putting it to uh, our own secret bank account. And of course, we're going to talk about it, and I'm going to get my commentary on it. All right, let's begin.
I got a bank statement in the mail with an account that I don't know nothing about.
First of all, don't come and get.
Well, let me say this real quick. Yes, I think I think I speak for all men, or all men who's been married, that if you were in a situation like this with your wife, and you found out that y'all had an account and that she taking money out the account without you knowing and putting it into a secret bank account, I'm pretty sure that most of you men will be very upset about that. Wife taking money out of your account, your joint account, and putting it into another account, and she's not informing you and letting you know. So I think he has a right to be upset. All right, let us continue. Here, see what happens here.
They're yelling at me about no account. I have an account to make sure I'm good. That's why the account is there.
Why are you taking money out of account where I don't know?
You are my husband. I have to make sure I'm good. I'm not. If we were to ever get divorced, I'm not about to be out here with nothing.
All right, let me say this. Well, it seems like that she's taking money out of her account, planning on saying that if they get divorced. So obviously, she's thinking that he's going to divorce her, or she's planning on divorcing him. What it sounds like to me. That's just my take on that. And but she shouldn't be taking money out of his account without him knowing. And if she's doing this, she's got to me, if a person's doing this, they got an ulterior motive. And it seems like the motive is she's taking money out of the account and she's not telling them. Then that is definitely a major red flag. No wife should be taking money out of the account, you know, talking about she's taking money out just in case of divorce. Well, more likely, if you end up getting a divorce, more likely the judge is going to say y'all going to have to split the assets, so you're going to get half anything, half of everything, half the money. If you own a house, half the house. If it's a car or cars involved, you're going to get half of everything. So if you end up getting divorced, you're going to end up doing that anyway, getting half anyway. See, I feel she's taking money out. To me, it seems to me so far, she's taking money out of the account, so that way she can, she's developing her exit strategy. She's taking money out of the account, putting it into another account. Then when she's ready to leave, or ready to file for divorce, she already has some money already, put aside for herself. All right, let's continue.
Gotta make sure we good. This don't got nothing to do with you sitting taking money out of account. I work hard for.
Let me say this too. I understand he's very mad, he's upset and everything, but instead of him yelling and stuff like this, because it gets nowhere, you need to be, you should try to calm down and try to talk to her, and instead of having a yelling match, yelling at her. I understand he's upset that she's been taking money out of the account, rightfully so. If I was in the same position, yes, I'd be upset as well. But you should try, to control yourself and everything in a situation like this. So I think he should, calm down, try to sit out and try to talk with her reasonably and find out why she did what she did. All right, let's continue.
Do you not work for us? Are we not a family? You want? Don't.
This is working for you. This ain't working for us.
It is. I have to make sure I'm good. I'm a woman. If you were to leave me, I need to be okay. What's the problem?
You need to be okay.
Well, let me say this too as well. She seems like she's more not worried about them I mean, her husband. She seems like she's more worried about herself. She's worried or concerned that he's going to leave, or it seems like, in my opinion, she's planning on leaving. And so what she's doing, she's taking money out, to have money saved up and everything. So that way she doesn't. So that way she feels that she'll be okay when she decides to make her exit. When she decides to leave and decides to get a divorce. So that's what it seems like, it sounds like to me. So all right, let's continue to see how the rest of this plays out.
Let's go.
What's wrong with her?
Listen, check this out. At the end of the day, you can account for that. I'm already struggling.
I have to make sure I'm good. I can't.
And let me say this, and if she's planning on doing this, obviously the marriage is over. To be honest with you. This is one of this is a major sign to let you know that something like this is happening in a marriage or even a relationship, but in this case a marriage. This marriage is pretty much over and done with. Yeah, so I think they just need to do this. So if a husband, this goes for men and women. If a husband, with a woman and she has money and he's taking money out of the account and stuff like that, then without telling them, then obviously has to let you know that they're pretty much over and done with. And if she's taking money out of his account behind his back without letting him know and putting it into a separate account just by herself, and she didn't tell him, and he happened to get the mail and get a statement, and he finds out this, then obviously she this is pretty much over and done with. He needs to go ahead and what's I call flee the sea. He needs to go ahead, file for divorce, split the assets, whatever they own, give her half, and then they just go on with their lives. He go his way, she go her way. All right, let's continue. Let's finish how it plays out here.
I can't. I'm not about to argue with you about money.
You are so
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yeah, he saw her. He said she's a selfish person. Yes, she is. Now, when you are married, it's supposed to be y'all looking out for each other. And then when you taking money out of the account and putting it into another account, and you're not telling him and letting him know, that is selfish. That is a selfish act. And she's trying to justify and say, no, it's not. She is really showing right here as being selfish. That is very true. She is being very selfish. All right, let's continue.
Everything I've done for us, are you serious? You mad because I'm putting
Everything you done for who? Everything you done for me, I'm the one working. I'm the one putting in the top.
And let me say this too. And that doesn't happen in all cases, but sometimes it does happen in some cases where the man is working and then the woman, and he's taking care of the woman staying home, supposed to be taking care of the house and everything like this. And in some instances, in some cases like that does happen. But the lesson I will say here, in a case like this, I don't agree with everything Steve Harvey said, but I will quote him on this. Said one thing he did say, and I agree wholeheartedly with this, because he said him and his wife does this. He says you should always have different accounts. You should have one account for the bills, the one account to pay the bills in, and then another like a joint savings account where you put money into the savings account, but no one can take money out of that savings account unless both people go in and sign papers to have money removed. Then, of course, he has his own personal account where he has his money. He does what he wants with his money. And then she has her own personal account, like an allowance account, where she has money to take and do what she wants, to get her nails, hair done, buy clothes, shopping, things like that. But obviously this account here, what I'm assuming, that this account that he has here must be the main account where he puts in money to pay the bills and things of that nature, and she's taking money out of that account and putting it off into a separate account. All right, let's continue.
You cannot be for real right now, Keith. Everything I do for us, and you're mad that I put a little money to the side for me?
Well, it doesn't. I mean, there's nothing wrong with putting money aside, but the fact is, the remains is that you took money out and put it aside and didn't even tell him, and wasn't going to tell him. He just so happened to get a statement in the mail, and he finds out this. I would be upset too. You didn't even tell him. You taking money out of the account and the man doesn't even know, and you getting upset about it. And you wonder why he's upset. If the roles were reversed and he was doing it to you, you would be very upset about it. All right, let's continue.
Everything you do for everything you do for you. Man, this just, I'm gonna tell you, man.
What are you gonna do about it?
What am I gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do about it? I don't care about this right now. I'm so
You know what I need to
serious.
do with you? You know what I need to do with you? I need to account and stop sharing that, cause that's the reason that.
Ding. Yep, there you go. Don't be sharing an account. Like I said, you should take the Steve Harvey approach. Have a separate account where you control the account. Since you're the one working, you should control the account with the bills, and just have her have her own personal account, and you just give her money. That's what you should do, and everything. So take her name off the account since you can't trust her if you plan on staying with her. But it seems like obviously, even though I don't know if he's planning on staying with her or not, but me personally, I wouldn't. But if he wants to stay with her, then for her to stop taking money out of the account, yeah, he needs to take her name off the account, and just give her money, when he feels he needs to or should. All right, let's continue.
That's how you able to go in find my word and take the money.
Do what you gotta do. I don't care about it. I'm so serious. I'm not about to argue with you about no money.
About no money?
No, I'm not arguing.
It's just money to you, right? $22,000 is just a little bit of money to you, huh?
Well, $22,000. Ooh, that is a lot of money, especially in this day and age, in this economy. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Shoot, that's almost a year's. That's almost like a year's salary for some people. $22,000. For I would say, yeah, that's like about a year's salary for like someone who's working. You're making minimum wage, basically. That's pretty much a year's salary there. All right, continue.
I gotta go and work for that money, but it's just a little bit to you, huh?
I'm not about to argue with you about it. Like I said, if you were to break up today, then what am I supposed to do?
And we was.
Well, if you break up today, like I say, you get divorced, you're going to get half, and then you're probably, instead of you sitting at home, looking pretty, you have to get off your butt and go out and get a job. But you're going to get half anyway if you get divorced. So you're going to be straight regardless. But I guess she's not looking at it or thinking about it that way. All right, anyway, let's continue.
You have to have something.
If we was to break up today, you would be A-OK, my friend, because you slipped and sell the money for I don't know how long.
It's going to make me okay.
$22,000 not going to make you okay.
Well, you said $2,200 or $22,000 not going to be okay. Well, it'll be okay for some people. Sure, I'll be okay with having $22,000. Sure, I will be okay with that. I mean, I know it might not be the world or nothing, but hey, $22,000 is a good start. All right, 16.
Some people don't make that in a whole year at their job.
He right about that part. Yeah, some people don't make that in a year. He right about that part. Like I said, that's a salary, man. Like for somebody working minimum wage person might make that type of money. All right, let's continue.
Job.
What do they need to get a job? Who can live off of 22? You acting like I stole $100,000. Come on. It's my
Well, does it? I mean, whether she stole $22,000 or like she stole $100,000, the fact is you stole the money and didn't tell him, and you're supposed to be married. Y'all supposed to share stuff like this. You're supposed to be going behind each other's back doing that, taking money out of his account. And if he took money out of your account, I know she would hit the roof. Yeah, you taking money out. I think he wouldn't have no problem with her taking money out. But if he knew about it, but she's taking money out and not even telling him. And this is how some people operate. Not only just women, but some men operate this way too. They do stuff and they're not are totally honest about things. And then when you confront them about it, instead of them admitting that they did whatever, instead of them taking responsibility, they try to deflect and play the blame game. Like she's doing here. Making up excuses of why she did it and try to justify why she done it or did it. All right, let's continue on.
money you've been giving me that I just put a little bit to the side in my own account.
Why have you been taking money from my account and putting it in yours without knowing? $22,000 is a lot of money to be missing.
Yeah, that is a good question, man. Why did you taking money out and not letting him know about it? And he has to secretly find out. That's a good question. All right, see.
Listen, you live in a nice house. I pay all bills for you. I go to work every day for you, for the family, for the kids.
Don't argue with me about the money when that was our agreement. That was our agreement. Now, you mad about me putting money to the side. I'm not giving it.
Well, I think he agreed to give her money and stuff for her to have money to go, buy and do things. But I don't think he, like he said, it took her to be taking that type of money out and putting it off into a secret account like that. All right. Let's continue.
So I don't care.
What
do you want? Like, you can do what you need to do, but I don't care. I'm not. Yes.
Agreement?
Yes.
It was agreement for you to take money out of my account and me not know? When was that agreement made? Because I don't know. I wasn't there.
Ask for the money before I put it in my account.
I believe he agreed for her to have money, but I don't think she agreed for her to take that type of money out to put in an account. And she said she's not giving it back, and rightfully so. I mean, she should give it back, but I figure she took the money if she not going to give it back. So he has a decision to make on what he going to do in the situation. And I think any man in this situation or have this happen, husband with his wife, what he should have to do or what he should do. What I personally would do, like I say, I would if I think I would leave personally, divorce, give her cut, let her move on with her life, and I move on with mine. But if he was to stay, I'd definitely take her name off the account, and then, like I say, continue to pay the bills and everything, and then also on top of it, I would, just maybe give her a little allowance, and then if she's not satisfied with that, then I would tell her, hey, baby, you need to get a part-time job, so we'll get a job. And it's just my opinion. It's just me saying this. But now, if the kid, I feel that if a husband can afford to keep his wife home and she's take care of the kids, that's fine. I'm thinking if they're real little, like, of course, like baby, toddler, up to maybe like when they're in school, 5, 6, something like that. Okay, I can see staying home for the first 5 or 6 years or so like that, till they at least get into school. And then I think after school, she should get a job working. And if it's not, and if you want to be home for the kids, fine. But get a job, maybe working at home, working from home on the computer. Get a job where you could be working at home and help breaking in some money. Then that way you can have extra money like that instead of running and stealing money out your husband's account. Even though when you're married, everything is joint assets, and when of course, you get divorced, they tell you, assets has to be split in most cases, in most divorces. All right, let's continue.
Is it ours? Yeah, baby, you should be asking.
It's ours.
It's ours when we make something together. That's when something's ours. When two people make something together, then it's theirs. If one person provides the whole situation, it's not an our situation, baby. It's a my situation.
So you're
and
mad that
stealing from me because I didn't give it to you.
stealing.
You.
We share an account, and I made an extra account, and I moved money to my own account, so I would be straight.
You something else. I'm
No,
telling you
no,
that.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
You something else.
No, I'm not.
So let me ask you a question. If I took $22,000 from you, that'd be okay?
You my husband. Do what you need to do. But no, you wouldn't be taking.
Of course you saying that when you're not the person working 10, 12 hours at a time. Of course you're not going to say that. Of course you cool with it.
Kid, you so mad about this money. What are you going to do about it? I'm not giving it up.
What am I going to do about it?
My nails ain't even done right now.
Whoa! Did you hear that? She said her nail, and she's talking about her nails not done. Oh man, the delusional of some of these women. Wow. You worry about your nails getting done. You just took $22,000 out their bank account. You worry about him paying for your nails, and you took $2,200 out of his account. He didn't know about it. He just happened to find out about it. You worry about your nails? Are you serious? Sure, I would tell her, look, you better go take some of that $2,200 you took from me and go use that to get your nails done. I'm not paying to get your nails done. But me, I'm like, personally, like I say, if it's like I say, to each his own. All you men will have to decide. So all anybody that's married or looking to get married, if you run across this situation or something like this, you have a decision to make. Would you stay or would you go? Only you can make that decision on where would you stay or go. Like I said, me personally, if this happens to me, just like a betrayal of trust, and you doing it and everything, I'd be like, if I could afford to go, I would probably go. Or, like I say, if you want to stay and work it out, take her name off the account, you pay the bills and everything, and if you want to give her an allowance, you give her an allowance. Or after this case, I wouldn't even probably give her allowance a long time. I would say, look, okay, fine, that's the money, you keep it, but I'm not giving you any more money. I'm going to pay the bills and everything else. You want to get your hair done, nails done, you take that money I gave you out of the account, and then you use that. And if you want any more extra money, then you have to get you a job. And then she'll decide on whether she want to stay and get a job or get a divorce. But that's the way those the ways I would proceed. All right, we're going to wrap this up here real quick. I think so, towards the end here.
What am I going to do about it? Okay, check you out. Check you out. What am I going to do?
What he said, what are you going to do about it? So, yeah, like I said, that's what I think he should do. I think he should personally get a divorce. But if you're not going to divorce, you're going to stay with her. She wants the money and you want it back. If you want it back, she don't give it back. Let her keep it. But just don't give her any more money after that. Tell her, look, she want her hair done, nails done, anything like that, personal stuff like that, shopping. She used that money to do that. Only thing I'm paying for is the bills here in the house and things like that. Putting food on the table, taking care of the kids and those things. And all that other personal stuff, nails done, that'll be all on you. All right, so anyway, that's it for that. So hope you all know everybody, got something out of this. All right. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to hearing from you guys in the next video. But until then, take care. God bless you all. Peace.